Hello. Hi there. We're live. Right now, I don't have anybody on the channel with me, and that's okay. I know there are a few other things going on tonight, but I wanted to make sure that we got our Tarotscopes for the week of December 10th through the 16th out to you. Having trouble again with my computer recording recording messages, so I have to do this live. I'm sure we'll have a few join us, so I'll give it a minute. And while I do that, I just want to introduce myself if you're new to my channel. My name is Kelly, and I'm a healer and an intuitive. And I just want to thank you for coming by today. You'll see that on my channel I have some meditations and some other spiritual insights, as well as Tarotscopes that are done weekly. So let's see. And if you're a return visitor, thank you very much. I do appreciate your support. And I'm dropping tarot cards as we speak. I shuffle the cards constantly while we're doing these readings so that I make sure that we have fresh cards. I just, while we're waiting for a few people to join us, excuse me, I wanted to mention that I am still offering a $20 one question tarot reading. That's a Celtic cross, and we can answer any of your burning questions that you may have. Just email me at kelly@kellyhealing.com and we will connect. So anyway, as I was saying, I have difficulty with recording these messages, so I have to do these live, whether I have anybody watching or not, in the live format, but that's fine. I just want to get these tarot weekly astrology Tarotscopes out to you. So thanks so much for your patience. If you join me late and you have missed yours, just rewind and you can watch it later. And at the end of this reading, I will do some personal readings for anybody who's joined me. And I apologize too that I'm late by a day. These readings actually are for the December 10th through the 16th, but life got in the way this weekend in a big way. And so here we are, but it's okay. It's all good. Let's see here. Okay. While we're waiting, I'll just talk a little bit about the astrological weather for the week. And first I want to start with last week, because I didn't mention this, but Neptune went direct last week, and that's kind of important. It's been in retrograde since the end of June. And when Neptune, which is kind of that dreamy planet, goes direct, it encourages us to leave the harsh realities of life behind a little bit, maybe not fully behind, but it helps us to sort of dream and tap into our intuition again, which is really good because we live in some pretty crazy times. And I don't know about you, but I feel like the intuition has been a little harder to tap into in the last few months with all the craziness that's going on around the world. And so this is a really good time to bring that energy back open again. Excuse me. Neptune can also cloud reality a bit too much, though. So just be aware of that. If you are the type who tends to kind of get lost in their dreams, maybe a little bit too much, maybe think about grounding yourself a bit more. So moving forward, on a Tuesday, the 12th of this week, that would be tomorrow, we have a new moon in Sagittarius, and that's exciting. New moons bring new beginnings, and in Sagittarius, which is enthusiastic and adventurous, it's a great way to wrap up the year of 2023. Actually, let's see here. Oh, yes. And what I wanted to say about new moons is a really good time to set your intentions. So whenever a new moon is coming, I like to write down my hopes and desires and dreams, put them on a slip of paper, and go outside at dusk on the new moon, the night of the new moon, and burn that piece of paper. So just set your intentions, and your desires will go out into the universe on that day. And you can just trust that they will become reality. Trust is key. So be sure to match your energy to those desires. Hello, Sharon Sipe. Sharon, everyone is you and me right now, and I think one more person who's lurking. But that's okay because these Tarotscopes can be watched later. Anyway, so we're talking about the week of the 10th through the 16th, and we also have some other interesting energy besides the new moon. Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th, the next day in Capricorn. And as you know, Mercury can bring challenges in communications, agreements, contracts, and technology. And I have had my share of technology problems. It's been in the shadow of the retrograde for a few weeks now, and we start to feel that energy before we actually hit the retrograde on Wednesday, the 13th. So, has anybody else here had any issues with the retrograde? Hello, JB. Now we have JB and Sharon. Okay. So I'm just going to keep on babbling till we get a few more people in here, and just tell you a little bit more about the energy of the week. Okay. And if you weren't here in the beginning, I just want to apologize for not getting this out yesterday. I did have some technical issues with a recorded version of this, which is why we're live today. But I also had some family and just a lot of things that were going on that it was just impossible. So thank you for coming. Let's see. So I just want to talk a little bit about what Mercury in structured Capricorn is like. I should say retrograde Mercury. So we'll get a bit of help to review everything twice or three times during that time, which is what the retrogrades want us to do. They want us to review, to slow down, to sort of dot our I's and cross our T's. And Capricorn, being a planet of, a sign of structure and organization, is going to help us to do that. So, as most of you know, it's not a great time to sign a contract on a house or something like that, new car. But if you do, just make sure that you're really taking time to read the fine print. So, hi, Deborah Lurker. Thank you. Thanks for joining. And Lori Hunsinger, good evening. So, let's see. Did we have anything else? So that was just a big wind up to the astrological weather that's coming up this week. Excuse me. And those of you who've joined me before know that I do these Tarotscopes. I change the sign of the zodiac that I start with each time. I pull 3 cards for each sign and give you the energy that kind of matches you. And be sure to check your, excuse me, I chopped onions or hot peppers earlier and it's choking me a little bit. Be sure to check your sun, rising, or moon sign readings because you may have some information there too. And I always like to say, if you have a lot of planets in a particular sign, check that sign as well. So, and if you don't know what your birth chart looks like, you can easily Google it as long as you know where you were born, the time of day that you were born, and what's the third thing? The moon sign. Where, when, and okay, help me out. Why am I blanking? It's where. The date, of course. So there we go. That was funny. So, okay. So this week we're going to start with Sagittarius. We started last week with Scorpio. So If we have any Sagittarius in the room, you are up first. Okay. This week, I'm using my Spellcaster's Tarot. It looks like this. He kind of looks like he's casting a spell, doesn't he? I really like the imagery on this deck. So here we go, Sagittarius. 3 cards for you. All right. 3 cards. Wow, you've got some nice energy, Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. We start with the rebirth. I love this. The Judgment card is all about rebirth, something like you are rising from the ashes. So perhaps you had some challenges in the past, but you are going to be reborn into a whole new you. Then you get the Strength card. So this is our second major arcana card, the Strength card. Let's see. So the Strength card, of course, whatever that adversity you rose above, signifying that you had the strength to rise above that. And we wind up with the 9 of Pentacles. It's kind of a funny card, this one. I don't know why that little squirrel has like a hood on its head, and she doesn't really look happy, but this is actually the card of luxury, being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And you've worked hard all of your life, and now you can enjoy it. So good for you, Sagittarius. I love it. And thank you, Sharon. Thank you. All right. Next we have Capricorn. Any Capricorns here? Oh, and Sagittarius, I just want to say a big happy birthday to you. We're in Sagittarius season right now. Okay. You go ahead and post what your sun or rising signs are out there, so I know who we've got. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Oh, Capricorn. What is going on? Oh my goodness, you've got some pretty powerful cards. You have 3 major arcana cards, Capricorn. What is this? And we start with the Tower. The Tower. So there's something sudden, a big sudden upset that's coming your way. What could that be? Is this something with your job, your family, a personal relationship, maybe health? Pay attention to what this is. Now, Tower doesn't always have to mean something negative. It could be a sudden change of circumstances for the better, too. So keep that in mind. It's just something that may come out of the blue. And I'm going to suggest that this is a good thing. This is a change for the better, because the Star card is all about hope and optimism and what's karmically slated for you. And we finish off with the High Priestess. That's very powerful. You have 3 major arcana cards, 3 very powerful cards this week, Capricorn. And look at this. She's got the new moon right up there in the corner. So something about this moon is going to bring in a big change for you. This is about tapping into your intuition. Hidden things are coming forward for you. And I think it's going to be a very, where is that card? Very hopeful time for you with the Star. Wow. Okay. That's a pretty auspicious way to start the week, Capricorn. Of course, Capricorn's birthday is going to be coming up really soon here, too. All right. Do we have any Aquarius in the house? Any Aquarius? Aquarius. All right. Who do we have? All right, Aquarius. 3 cards for you. All right. Oh, beautiful. We start with the Lovers. Okay. This is not only about a love relationship, but it also could be about just a beautiful contract or connection with somebody else, a partnership. That's lovely energy. And it's followed by the Ace of Cups. So that does feel more like a love relationship. If you are looking for love, this is a good time to do it. If you are already in a committed relationship, it might just be getting deeper. Okay. And we finish with the Nine of Pentacles, like we saw before. Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. So in that relationship, or whatever that is, that that partnership that we're coming into, you are going to be able to really, this is going to prosper for you. So that's great, Aquarius. I love it. So far, so good. Hi, G-Star. How are you? Nice to see you. Anybody want to post what their signs are? Love to know. Okay. Excuse me. Like I said, I just I just chopped a bunch of hot chili peppers downstairs, and I'm cooking something, and that I think it's going to be really, really hot because it's kind of choking me a little bit. Good. All right, Deborah. Me too. I think you told me that before. All right. Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces? Oh my gosh, we are getting so many major arcana. So everybody I think has had a major arcana so far this time. Hello, Heather. Cancer. Hi. Okay, so Pisces, you are starting with the Temperance card. This is suggesting balance, okay? So are you coming into a time of balance? It's interesting because what I want to say is the next card that you get is the Ten of Wands. That means that you have probably been a little bit overburdened, and the suggestion is that you need to find a little bit more balance in your life, because when you do that, you're going to have some prosperous new career or money coming into your life. Okay, but you need to find, the suggestion is you need to find some balance. If you don't, you may suffer. Now, this is the slow moving card too, so it means that whatever that is, Temperance is also a slow moving card as well. So whatever you're moving toward, Pisces, it's coming forward, but it's just going to come slowly. The suggestion is to take it easy. Okay. All right. Aries. Aries. What do we have for Aries? Heather, are you still at work? I know Heather's in Alaska. Okay. Aries. Oh, see? Everybody's starting with a major arcana card this week, and Aries is no different. And this is the perfect card for you, Aries. The Magician is very fiery energy, just like Aries. You have all the tools that you need to make your wishes come true. And oh, so interesting. I've been shuffling. We got this card again. This was the, excuse me, the Ten of Wands. Again, a burden. You're carrying a little bit too much of a heavy load. Oh, I'm sorry, Heather. That's too bad. Yuck. Nobody likes that. Sharon's Cancer as well. So what it's saying to you here then is and then the Three of Pentacles, okay? So the Three of Pentacles is suggesting, along with the Magician, excuse me, wrong card, with the Magician, is that you have, I am not doing this very well, okay? The Three of Pentacles and the Magician are telling us that, sorry, this is backwards. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Three of Pentacles and the Magician are both cards of, they're both cards of like, you can do it. You have what it takes to do it. Three of Pentacles, working collaboratively collaboratively with others, building something from the ground up. But it's saying put something down. You're carrying too heavy of a load right now. You can do it if you put a couple of those logs down and do one thing at a time. Okay. All right, Aries, that was interesting. All right, next is Gemini. I'm going to mute for a second. I'm getting a little worried about the spicy meal that I'm cooking downstairs, because if it's wafting upstairs and making me cough, then it's going to be an interesting time. Okay, Gemini. I'm sorry, Taurus is next. I apologize. Taurus. Oh, nice. Okay, Taurus. These are lovely cards. You have 2 queens. We're starting with the Queen of Cups. This is the queen who keeps a lid on her emotions, but she's highly, highly intuitive. And you also have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is highly intelligent, maybe a little bit cold, cuts to the truth, like just the facts kind of person. But the suggestion with these 2 cards, this is the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. It's compassion, it's sharing. And so all 3 of these cards are suggesting to me that you have some, I feel like there's somebody coming into your life who's bringing truth and clarity to a situation that brings compassion and security to you. Okay? Nice, Taurus. Stomach bug, that's no good, Heather. Heather works with children, and you know what those kids carry. They bring all kinds of crud into the mix. All right, now we're on to Gemini. Okay. And Gemini, here we go. 3 cards for you. Beautiful. Oh, we're getting some really powerful cards tonight, and I think that's because this new moon tomorrow is bringing some big power into just to everyone. Okay, so we start off. Gemini starts off with the Queen of Wands. This is the passionate kind of entrepreneurial lady. Obviously, these are genderless, but this is the woman who knows what she wants and knows how to get it. Gemini. And next, you have the Moon card. You've got the Moon, which suggests that maybe there's some secrets or some hidden things that are in your life that you need to reveal, and this lady's just the one to do it. The other thing is that the Moon card can also denote a little bit of anxiety. So, you've got all the passion, but do you have a little bit of anxiety about whatever that is that you want to do, the changes that you want to make in your life? And the Two of Swords is suggesting that you need to make a decision, and perhaps that decision is what is also giving you that anxiety of the Moon card. Okay, but you have what it takes. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the entrepreneur. You are the passionate, fiery one. You're very creative. You have the tools to make it happen, Gemini. Okay, now we have a couple of Cancers. Finally onto the Cancer energy here. I think the full moon at the end of the month is in Cancer, so we'll see what that brings for you. Tomorrow the new moon is in Capricorn. excuse me, Sagittarius. I think I said that wrong. The new moon is in Sagittarius. There we go. All right. Well, good, Samantha. Hi, welcome. Nice to see you. So here we go. All right. Cancer. You start off with the Nine of Wands. What have you been? I feel like you've been a little bit embattled, fighting maybe like Heather, fighting a stomach bug. Are you having some struggles with work? Are you just feeling like you are, everything's kind of an uphill climb for you right now? But the next two cards you get are the Eight of Wands and the Fool card. So, and interesting that you have two wands and the Fool card. The Eight of Wands suggests that you really need to you're going to be getting some messages soon from someone who's suggesting that you maybe take the leap, take a leap of faith with them. Okay, there's an opportunity coming your way to take a leap of faith, and you can step out of this embattled energy and just do that thing. Step into the sun. Devil may care energy. So that's beautiful too. Sorry about whatever your challenges are. It could be a stomach bug. It could be somebody in your life who's just difficult for you. All right. Okay. Leo. By the way, all you Cancers, I'm a Cancer rising, so that was for me as well. All right. Leo. We have a whopping 7 here. So remember, guys, if you have a personal question at the end, I'll go ahead and pull cards directly for you. Get your questions ready. You can post them in the comments. Uh-oh, cards are flying for Leo. Here we go. And I'll take that card. If just a single card pops out, I believe it's for that person. Okay. So, two of Pentacles, Leo, you have some juggling. You're juggling you're juggling a lot in your life is what I really want to say here. This can also be a difficult decision. It can be a difficult financial decision. Maybe you're juggling money. Maybe money is a little bit of a difficulty for you right now. But it looks like you've got that under control, because next you've got the Knight of Wands coming in. And this is an impulsive, fast energy. And it suggests that whatever that difficult decision that you have is going to be under control, because you have the Emperor. The Emperor is large and in charge. This one kind of looks like the devil energy, but it's not. This is the Emperor. He is in control. So once you make that decision, and I think you're going to be making it quickly, you're going to be just fine, Leo. Okay. Virgo. Now, as I said at the beginning of this, if you weren't here, if you have a lot of signs, a lot of planets in a particular sign, then go ahead and listen for that one too. And I happen to have I have 3 planets in Virgo, even though it doesn't belong in either my sun, moon, or rising. But I like to listen to that message as well. Okay. Virgo. Oh, nice. Okay. Look at this. Okay. This is interesting. I've never noticed this with these cards before. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which suggests that you have a big karmic ending and beginning, a big karmic change coming, Virgo. And here's what I noticed. These 2 ladies look so similar to me. They're in the same, yellow dress. They both have birds. One is the Three of Wands, which suggests that you're making plans, Virgo. And then you have the Six of Wands, which means whatever you're planning in your life right now, you're going to be victorious. So this is really, really beautiful. This is victory after adversity. So good for you, Virgo. I'll take that. And you can, if you want, we're almost toward the end. You can start putting messages, questions in, and I'll get to those when we get to the end. But next we have Libra. Deborah, you and me. Let's see what we have for our Libras. Okay. Libra. Okay. Well, this is beautiful. Okay, we're getting the full card again. So listen up, everybody. When we get repeat cards, they're for all of us. So we start off with the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, so she's kind of like, this is the sister card to that Nine of Pentacles that we've seen a few times now. This is another card of luxury, but she's also very nurturing. She's very grounded, but she also has all the resources she needs, financial or health or any kind of tangible resource that she might need. And we get the Knight of Pentacles, which suggests that whatever that is that excuse me, that we need in our lives, that maybe it's a financial resource or health issue or a new car or a thing or a house, whatever it may be, for us. This is the slow night, though. So it's coming forward. It is moving slowly and steadily, but it's suggesting that you should take the leap. All right? Just close your eyes and step off the cliff, and the net will appear. I'm sure I bungled that phrase, but take the leap and the net will appear. Right? So that's great. I love that. Libra, I'll take that. All right. And now we're on our last sign of the zodiac. Scorpio. Okay. For Scorpio, for the week of December 10th, which was yesterday, through the 16th. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we start with the Eight of Cups, Scorpio. What are you leaving behind? There's something that's just emotionally unsatisfying to you. It's not a terrible thing. You've still got 8 cups, but they're maybe not satisfying you anymore, and you want more. So you're moving towards something new that you would like that will be more fulfilling to you. The next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. So this is about finding your truth, seeking your truth. Okay, you're leaving whatever that unsatisfying job or partner or whatever it may be to find what's really true for you. Hello, Fatima, Lori. Okay, and we're on Scorpio now, but you wrap up the week with the 10 of Pentacles. This is about family legacy. This is the happy, comfortable, you've got the comfortable home, you've got all of the financial resources, you've got everything you need. This is the living your best life card. That's what I like to call that. Okay. So now that we've gotten all the way around the horn with the signs of the zodiac, hope I haven't missed anyone. Would anyone like a personal 3-card reading? Or I can also use my pendulum. I have a new deck here that's called the Time Oracle deck, so it can actually give us some timing. I'm excited to use these. They may say things like, wait, or okay, things like that. Okay, Lori has a question. Yes, okay, Fatima, put your question in. Lori says, I will take the living. Oh, I see. That wasn't a question. I will take the living my best card. Are you a Scorpio, Lori? Samantha says, I would love some advice on work in 2024. Thank you. Okay. Samantha. All right. I'm just going to say what I'm getting energetically. I feel, Samantha, like there might be a person or people in your job who are maybe, how do I put this? Getting on your nerves. Maybe they're really just irritating and they're making life a little bit uncomfortable for you. That's the first thing that jumped into my mind. Okay, yes. What it's saying to you is that you're going to find a little bit more balance in 2024. I don't know if that's the type of job that you're looking for. And look at this. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles, the Living Your Best Life card. So are you downshifting with your career a little bit? Or are you changing to a new job? And the Three of Wands. This is the card of planning. This is basically you've set your plans into motion and you're waiting for them to come to fruition. This Ten of Pentacles, I don't know at what stage of your career you are, Samantha. This could also be a retirement card because this is kind of the legacy card, your family legacy card. So look at that. Yes, balance with family, change into a new job. Okay. Well, it looks like that balance is coming to you and you're making the plans. It will come to you, and this is about family as well. So I think you are going to find more balance. Beautiful. Okay, Deborah. Or Fatima, did you have a specific question or do you just want 3 cards? Let me know and I'll get back to you. Deborah. Sorry, I'm still choking on the chili peppers that are wafting up the steps from downstairs. Oh, goodness. Okay. Will I be able to go back to Kauai next year? Thank you, Kelly. Deborah, can I come? I went to Kauai for my honeymoon a gazillion years ago, and it is so beautiful. All right. I'm going to ask my pendulum. I'll tip it down a little bit for you. Let's see. Okay. Will Deborah be able to go back to Kauai next year? I'm getting a no for next year. Will she be able to go the following year? It looks like a little baby. Yeah, so now it's getting a little bit bigger. So Deborah, I think you're going to be able to go, but it might not be next year. You might have to wait a little bit longer. I love Kauai though. 3 cards, Fatima. Samantha says yes. Balance with family, change into a new job. You know, it's such a shame that we have to spend most of our time away from our family and with, maybe people we don't enjoy being with or just a stressful job situation. There's got to be a better way, right? Okay, 3 cards for Fatima. Oh my goodness. All right. This is the 3rd time we have gotten this card. Wow. Okay. So the Sword of Truth, Fatima, this is saying, what is the truth what is your truth? What is your truth? Are you doing something right now that's not, you're not fully aligned with? So find your truth. And then we have the Page of Cups. So, this one has a little pornography on it. Sorry about that. So the Page of Cups is about something surprising that may be coming your way. And another card of suggesting something new coming your way. Maybe it's a new job or a new financial resource coming to you, Fatima. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, it's coming slowly, so be patient, but it will be coming your way. Now, these guys actually look like they're quite, you know, they're partying and having a good time, but that's funny. Go back to Kauai, Kelly. Okay, Deborah says, go back to Kauai. That island renews the soul. It certainly does. I remember climbing the Nepali cliffs with my husband when I was there. That was spectacular. I wasn't prepared for the the difficulty. Let's see, Fatima, could it have to do with my channel? Let's ask. Your channel growing slowly. Yeah? Let's see. Is this about Fatima's channel? Can you see that? Okay. So this question, was that question about Fatima's channel? The answer, I should say. It's just sitting perfectly still, which is very unusual for me. So I would say it's either not about your channel, or it's showing that your channel growth is going to be a little bit slower than you'd like. I mean, hello, I get it, but it could be about that. And let me see something about Deborah. You know what? I talked about these new timing cards. Let me ask the question, when will Deborah get to go back to Kauai? Now, these are brand new cards, and hopefully they're they're going to resonate with us. These are called the Time Oracle deck, and I'm just going to choose one. I usually, when I choose them, I kind of run my hand over like this, because I can sense which one wants to be pulled. I'm feeling energy right in here. Feels a little warm and like kind of. All right, so our cards are contradicting our what your other cards suggested. This says within 3 months, so I don't know. I think these are not quite resonating with me yet, so I'm going to go with the first one, that you may not be going back to Kauai quite yet. That felt a little more truthful to me. Okay. Anybody else? Would anybody else like 3 cards before we say goodnight? Anybody want to share anything? All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards for the group before we go. And actually, I'm going to use my Archangel Michael cards, a message for the group. Sharon, you didn't want any cards. I could be happy to pull them before it's too late. Okay. What does Archangel Michael have to tell us all tonight? Okay. I love this. Okay, this is a great message. It says, be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. Isn't that the truth, guys? Okay. I really do feel like we learn from adversity. At the moment, it doesn't feel like it feels a little unfair, or it feels difficult, painful. But we always learn something. And when we look back on those hard times in our life, we look back, and I always find that there's a message. Perhaps you weren't aligned with whatever that was going on in your life. Yeah. Lori says, I really like this card. Great message. Yes. Thank you. Well, guys, it was really great to have my small little posse of Tarotscope folks with me tonight. I really do appreciate you joining, and I'm hoping to get a meditation out really soon. They take time, and I really appreciate your support. So thank you so much, and good night, Fatima, Lori, Sharon, Deborah, Heather was here. Samantha. And I think that's all. Oh, G Star. Good night. Good night. Oh, JB was here as well. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for joining me, and have a lovely night. And don't forget to set your intentions for the new moon tomorrow. Like I said, I always write them on paper and set them on fire outside. Don't burn your house down. But write those intentions and align with the message that your desires, and they will come to you. Thank you, everyone. Good night.